IZ viewers, it's almost time. The demand was way too big to ignore. Veteran rock band U2 are headed to Phoenix for the Joshua Tree 2017 tour at University of Phoenix Stadium on Tuesday, September 19th. Beck opening the show. K38IZ Videos are proud to welcome them back to the Valley. The significance of the YouTube and the Arizona connection really should not be underestimated. I think when one looks back on the original Joshua Tree tour, the album was released in March 1987, and the tour kicked off shortly 2 weeks later, in early April 1987. And I remember at the activity center, I remember the buzz surrounding this like it was yesterday. But then again, my two brothers were there for all the excitement. But shortly before the tour rehearsals commenced, the band gets word about then Governor Evan Mecham, who rescinds a paid state holiday honoring Martin Luther King Jr. And needless to say, that didn't sit well with the band. So in point of fact, they have a song called MLK, go figure. I remember there was some talk on the radio stations saying that the show might be boycotted because of this. Santana, Dewey Brothers, and had boycotted earlier, and then U2 might be next. Well, they did the opposite and decided to donate money to a recall effort, which was very successful, got new voters signed up, young voters at the time, and a year later he was ultimately impeached. So I'd never seen anything like it as a young music fan, where music and politics collided so prominently.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Taking the choice now, come on.
The tour continued on throughout 1987, and by the fall, U2 are now playing stadiums. It was a very exciting time for U2 fans, and then come November, there was an announcement stating that U2 are returning to the Valley for 2 more shows, this time at Sun Devil Stadium, to close out this historic tour. And they wanted to apparently have the whole Southwest there, so they decided to sell tickets for $5 a piece. And to add to the party, they want to bring B.B. King with them to open the show. And really the whole night was just magic, it was just pure magic. They literally brought the house down, and truth be told, U2 had the fans in the palm of their hand the entire night.
And you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. My hands are tied, my body broke, got me wet, nothing else to wear, and nothing left to lose.
And now 30 years later, U2 revisits this landmark album by playing the Joshua Tree in its entirety to rave reviews from fans and critics alike. Initially, there was a firestorm of criticism on Facebook and Twitter that the band were skipping Arizona. I think my brother led the charge on that, by the way, but I digress. And anyway, to many fans, this was unthinkable considering the historic shows from 1987. Well, this time you demanded, and they obliged. The band is indeed coming full circle with the 2017 edition of this tour, and we here at 38IZ Videos are honored to help spread the word about it. For those of you who just tuned in, we'd like to remind you that U2 are heading to the Valley on Tuesday, September 19th at University of Phoenix Stadium with special guest Beck, and tickets are available at the UP box office. For 38IZ Videos, this is Val Tapia. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you at the show. Enjoy.